Hello friends, welcome to UGPG Mathematics. In this video, we are going to discuss some questions from DU MSc Maths Entrance 2014. So let us start. The first question is, which one of the following is true for the transformation? This transformation is from MA to C, set of all complex numbers, defined by T of A is equal to trace of A. That means you take any matrix from here, it maps to trace of A. The first option is nullity of T equal to n square, second is rank of T is equal to n, third is T is 1 to 1, and last option is T of AB is equal to T of A into T of B for all AB in this space Mn. So first of all, note that this Mn means here it is MNC, set of all matrices of size n by n over C. That means the entries of this matrix are from C, right? So because here the codomain is C, that's why it is MNC. So let us analyze this question. So trace of A is equal T of A equal to trace of A, and for this transformation which option is correct? So let us just look at this. T is a map from MNC to C. Now this is about nullity, rank and so on. So let us first find out the rank of this. So rank of this, for this we know that a rank of T means it is just a dimension of image of T, right? Image of T or range of T, right? So how to find the image of T? It is just this image of T is a subspace of C, right? This kernel is a subspace of domain, image is a subspace of codomain, right? So here image is a subspace of C, right? And we know that dimension of C over C is 1, right? So this dimension of image of T is less equal 1, right? Because this is a subspace of C, dimension of C over C is 1, and therefore dimension of image T is less equal dimension of C over C, which is equal to 1, and hence dimension of image T is less equal 1, right? So from this we know that the dimension of image T is just equal to rank of T, right? So this is less equal 1. Now less equal 1 means it can be 0 or 1. So let us see, this is 0 or 1, right? So let us take some matrix. Say I will take this IN, identity matrix of size n, n by n. So this is just 1, 1 and so on up to 1. This is n by n matrix. All these entries are 0. Clearly these are complex numbers. So, and under T, what is the image of this? So T of IN is just you take trace of this matrix IN. So trace means you take the sum of these diagonal elements. So this is 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 up to n times. So this is clearly n, and n is not 0, right? It is a natural number. So we have a matrix such that the trace is not 0, right? So a rank of T is equal to 1, right? So this means the range of T or image of T is not singleton 0, right? So this gives rank of T is strictly greater than 0, and strictly greater than 0 means, and we have only two choices, 0 or 1, so that must be 1, and hence this rank is 1, right? So this clearly this is not true, right? So we have this rank is equal to 1. Now use the rank nullity theorem. This is very important whenever you are in linear transformation. So you should remember this. The rank of T plus nullity of T is equal to the dimension of this domain space. ठीक है, dimension, what is the dimension of this MNC? So Mn मतलब MNC is set of all n by n matrices, so clearly the dimension of this is equal to n square, right? So this is equal to n square. Now just now we have seen this rank is 1, so this is 1 plus nullity T is equal to n square, and hence nullity of T is equal to n square minus 1. So look at this first option, this is the correct option. And for this you just, so I will give you a counter example for this, because if you are like you are in some entrance exam, then you must have some examples and as well as some counter examples. Along with the results you must have some counter examples, right? तो अगर आपको ये भी नहीं आता है तो आप काउंटर एग्जाम्पल्स देके आप बाकी के सारे ऑप्शंस डिस्कार्ड कर सकते हो, सो जो बाकी जो रिमेनिंग ऑप्शन है वो ट्रू हो जाएगा, ठीक है? सो फॉर दिस आई विल गिव यू अ काउंटर एग्जाम्पल विच इज, यू टेक अ मैट्रिक्स A such as 1 0 0 0 and take the matrix B as 0 0 0 1, ठीक है? Now multiply them, so AB is just equal to, it is just 0 0 0 0, right? So what is this trace of AB? Clearly this is T of AB, because I want T of AB, so T of AB is just under this is trace of AB, so trace of AB it is 0, so it is 0, right? But from this, what is trace of A? Sum of diagonal elements, which is 1, and similarly the trace of B is also 1, right? So trace of A into the trace of B is equal to 1 into 1, which is 1, right? And this is clearly T of A into T of B, right? So here this 0 is not equal to 1, which is equal to this T of A into T of B, right? So we have a matrices, these two matrices A, B, such that this T of AB is not equal to T of A into T of B, right? So this is also not true. And T is 1 to 1 means, you just remember this result, T is 1 to 1 if this kernel of T is 0, right? So that means what is the dimension of kernel T? Dimension of kernel T is equal to 0, right? Because when you take the dimension of this space, it is just 0. So dimension kernel T is equal to 0 आना चाहिए. That means the nullity, right? Because dimension of kernel T is just nullity. So whenever you have nullity T is equal to 0, it is 1 1. But यहाँ पे हमने देखा है nullity T is equal to n square minus 1. Clearly it is not 0, right? So this T is also not 1 1. So this first option is the correct option. Let us solve the next question. Which one of the following is true for the transformation T, which is from P to R to P to R? The set of this is space of all polynomials of degree less equal to, defined by T of F is equal to F plus F dash plus F double dash. Then the options are, first option is T is 1 to 1 but not on to, second is T is on to but not 1 1, then third is T is invertible, and last is the matrix of T with respect to the basis 1 comma x square is upper triangular. So let us first find out the matrix of T, then everything will be clear. So to find out the matrix of T with respect to a basis, so fix this basis 1 x square. This is a standard basis for the space basis of P to R. Okay. So this matrix is just of size, it is of size 3 by 3. That means you take the dimension of this, and if T is from, अगर आपके पास V to W है with dimension if it is M, it is n, then the matrix of T is of size n by m, right? So here it is just of dimension 3, so it is of size 3 by 3. Now let us find out the entries of this matrix. So how to find this entries? Just apply the definition of this T of f. So we have fixed this B, right? So first element is just 1. So first find out. Now I will call this f is equal to 1, right? Functions, these are functions or polynomials. So this is just equal to T of 1. Now f means 1 itself, f dash means the derivative of f. So derivative of 1 is 0 because it is a constant, and again its derivative is 0, right? Now clearly we can write this as 1 into 1 plus 0 into x plus 0 into x square. That means we are expressing this vector as the sum of these elements, right? So this is just equal to 1, 0, 0. So take these coefficients and write these coefficients vertically. So this is 1, 0, 0. Now take the second element. So f is equal to x. So T of f, which is x, is equal to f as it is plus f dash. F dash means the derivative of x. With respect to x, it is 1 plus. What is the derivative of f? Twice differentiate this function x. So it is just equal to 0. First derivative is 1, then derivative of 1 is 0. So write this is a linear combination of these vectors. So this is just equal to 1 into 1 plus this is 1 into x, and then it is 0 into x square. There is no term x square here. So this is 0 into x square. So take these coefficients and write these coefficients vertically. And this order is important, right? You first take 1, then take x, then take x square, because we have fixed this basis. So we must take the linear combination according to this order only. Then take x square. So I am taking this f to be x square. Apply the definition f. So this is x square. What is the derivative of x square? This is 2x plus again the derivative of this 2x, which is 2, right? And clearly we can write this as 2 into 1 plus 2 into x plus 1 into x square, right? So take these coefficients. So this is 2, 2 and 1, right? Now this is called a matrix of T. Now clearly all these elements are 0, and hence this is upper triangular matrix, right? These are non-zero elements. So this fourth option is the correct option. But also look at this matrix. When you take the determinant of this matrix, this is just upper triangular matrix. So determinant of T, the matrix of T with respect to this basis is, take the product of diagonal entries, right? So which is equal to 1. Clearly this is not 0, है ना? और हमें पता है कि a matrix, some matrix A is invertible, that means A inverse exists if and only if the determinant A is not 0, है ना? अभी देखो यहाँ पे determinant is not 0, that means T is invertible. So I think this is also correct option, but this question is from part 1. So according to the guidelines, in part 1 there is only one option correct, but here these two options are also correct. This third option is also correct, but in the answer key they have mentioned that this fourth option is the correct option. So I don't know what is the problem there, but there is some mistake, right? Because we have just seen that this is invertible also. Let us solve the next question. Let W1 is a set of all matrices A in MNC such that Aij is equal to 0 for all I less equal j. Means what? You have given this matrix A, the entries are Aij, and such that for I less equal j we have Aij is equal to 0. And W2 is the set of symmetric matrices, right, of order n. Then the dimension of W1 plus W2 is, first option is n, second is 2n, third is n square, last is n square minus n. So whenever you have a question about dimension of W1 plus W2, so just remember the formula for this, which is dimension of W1 plus W2 is given by dimension of W1 plus dimension of W2 minus dimension of W1 intersection W2. ठीक है, मतलब आप इंडिविजुअल जो सबस्पेस है उसका डायमेंशन लो, ऐड करो एंड देन सब्ट्रैक्ट द कॉमन एलिमेंट्स फ्रॉम दिस, द डायमेंशन ऑफ दिस वेक्टर स्पेस. So for this we want to first find out the dimension of W1, then dimension of W2, and then the dimension of their intersection. So let us first find this dimension of W1. Now look at this W1. This is set of all matrices Aij with these entries, such that entries are 0 whenever I is less equal j. So let me write the matrix here. So we have this A is equal to, these entries are from C. So let me write here A11, A12 and so on, A11, A1n, the first row. Second row is A21, A22, A2n and so on. Last is AN1, AN2, ANN. Right, this is of size n by n. So now we have given that this Aij equal to 0 for I less equal j. That means now whenever we have, so 1 is less equal 1, then 2 is less equal 2. So for all these ij's, whenever we have these two entries same, the Aij is equal to 0, right? Because it is with less equal sign, right? So this entry is 0, then that means all these diagonal entries are 0. So 0, 0 and 0, right? Well, what is another thing? This can be, this I is less than j, this is also true. So 1 is less than 2, right? So this entry A12, for this Aij is equal to 0. Similarly 1 is less than n, so this is also 0. That means whenever you are taking the entries from this part, these entries are 0, right? That means all these are 0. So similarly for all these part, these entries are 0. And we know that whenever we want to find out the dimension of this, we just take the non-zero entries. So what are the non-zero entries? So calculate all the non-zero entries. Now from this onwards we have all these entries are 0. So all non-zero entries are just from this side, right? So the entry which is here, it is just a, n minus 1 and so on. So calculate all these entries. Now this is of size n by n. 0 is not there, so remaining entries are n minus 1. From second we have these two zeros, so the remaining entries are just n minus 2, right? These are n minus 1, then n minus 2 and so on. Now this last is 0, so up to this is 1, right? So you take the sum of all these numbers, right? So this is just a sum of first n minus 1 numbers. So what is the formula? This is just n minus 1 into n minus 1 plus 1 divided by 2, which is just equal to n minus 1 into n by 2, right? So this dimension of W1 is just equal to n square minus n by 2, right? Now find out the dimension of W2. So for the W2, this space, we have symmetric matrices. So what is the condition for symmetric matrices? We have Aij is equal to Aji, right? So Aij is equal to Aji for all ij, right? So whenever you have we have some matrix A is equal to A11, A12, so on, A1n, A21, A22, A2n, and so on. Then AN1, AN2, and so on, ANN. Then this condition says that whenever you fix some element, say from this, for example, if you take A12, it is same as A21, right? So this entry A21 is just equal to A12, or A12 is just equal to A21. So let me just make the change. So A21 is same as A12. Then similarly, that means you just keep these elements as it is, and whatever the elements are here, we just take the elements here. So this is A21, AN1 will be just here, then AN2 is here, right? So these are just same entries, right? So how many, what is the dimension of this? You just take these elements and take the sum of these elements. So what are the how many elements are these? These are just n in numbers, right? So, and we have just calculated these elements, right? This is just equal to n square minus n by 2, right? So take the addition. So here we have n square minus n by 2 plus n many entries, and these entries are just same as these entries. So just ignore these entries because these entries are dependent on these elements only. So the free variables are just, number of free variables is just n square minus n by 2 plus n. Now this is our dimension of W2. So when you simplify this, this is just equal to n square minus n by 2 plus n. So it is just n square by 2 plus n by 2, right? Now let us find out this dimension. So for that we must first find out what is W1 intersection W2. So W1 intersection W2 means the matrix is A such that this matrix A is in W1 as well as it is in W2. So take any matrix A in this. Now A belongs to W1, A belongs to W2, right? So we just have seen this A is just equal to all these entries are 0 and these entries are also 0, right? And these are some non-zero entries, right? We have seen this in this part W1. Now A is in W2 means it is symmetric, right? So symmetric means whatever you have here, these entries are also here, or similarly vice versa. But we have this A is in W1, so we must have 0 here. Then A is in W2, so whatever entries are here, we must have these entries here also in order to get A is equal to A transpose, or Aij is equal to Aj. So these entries are also 0. That means what? We have this matrix is equal to 0, right? So whenever you have any matrix A in W1 intersection W2, we have this A is equal to 0, the matrix 0. So dimension of W1 intersection W2 is equal to, so by the way, this means this space W1 intersection W2 is just 0, the 0 matrix. So what is the dimension? It is clearly 0. So the dimension of W1 plus W2 is same as, take the sum, so it is n square minus n by 2 plus the second is n square by 2 plus n by 2, and lastly it is 0 minus 0. So what is this? This is just, so minus this, so it is just equal to 2n square by 2. So this is n square, So this third option is the correct option. I hope you like this video. Thanks a lot for watching. Please like, share and subscribe if you find this useful. Thank you.